So good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Good to see all of you. We have two in the studio today, physically, Velma and Josh. Thanks for getting up and showing up. And then we have four, and I think a couple more people are joining on Zoom. I think we've all met before, but just to welcome you and to remind you to listen to your body. You don't have to do everything I do. I know sometimes I'll move a little bit faster with breath, or some poses might be tough. You don't have to do them. Or maybe I don't hold poses longer and you want to hold them longer. Please feel free to do that and take breaks, drink water. Everyone's muted online, but please unmute and yell out if you don't hear anything, understand anything. Yeah, and that's it. We're just gonna try to work out some kinks. So there's not a specific theme. It's like a three-parter, so we'll just keep adding on. And I thought today we'd start in child's pose. So you wanna start on hands and knees, spread your knees wide, bring your toes together, and sit back on your heels. Feel free to reach your arms out in front of you. You can bring your forehead to the mat. And we'll start with a couple of deep cleansing breaths. So on the inhale, really fill up your belly with air. And on the exhale, open your mouth, let it out. Feel your breath exhale between your legs. Do that a couple more times, inhaling through your nose and just sighing it out of your mouth. Then if you're comfortable, you can move to closed mouth breathing. So we'll inhale and exhale through the mouth, through the nose. And you want to maybe notice or be thoughtful about making your inhales the same length as your exhales. Also, think about really releasing all tension from your body. So on the exhale, just imagine yourself melting a little bit into the mat. This is a good time to set an intention, maybe something you want to manifest in your life today or for the week or the rest of the year. I encourage you to send yourself some kind thoughts too. So if there are any affirmations that you use, maybe say it quietly to yourself. Inhale, really visualize your rib cage expanding, really letting air through your body. And then while we're down here, we'll do a little side bend. So just walk your hands, take your head with you to the right. Maybe place your right hand over left. Sit back on that left hip. Feel a nice extension along the left side. That same deep breathing. And then when you're ready, you can walk your hands to center and then over to the left. Placing left hand on top of right, sitting back on that right hip. Deep breath. And then walk your hands to center. Maybe sit back on both heels one more time. Reach your arms out in front of you. And we're gonna come up to all fours. So I like to remind you to all fours, your wrist should be right under your shoulders. Your knees right under your hips. We'll do some cat-cow. So for cow, you want to inhale, drop your belly, pull your chest forward, maybe look forward or up. And on the exhale, press down with your hands, pull your belly button up, separate your shoulders. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. A few rounds, more rounds at your own pace. You can add in movement, maybe tucking and untucking your toes, moving your hips. And then when you're ready, come to flat back. We'll just do some balancing here. Practice balancing later. So reach your right arm forward. Left leg extends straight back. You can keep your left foot on the floor. You can lift it up if you want to add a little bit more balance. I like to keep my gaze down towards the floor. Pull my belly button up a little bit. Breathe. And on your next exhale, lower down your right hand and left foot. Keep the left leg extended and slowly slide that left foot over to the right, over your right shoulder. Press that left heel back. And on the exhale, slowly drag that foot over to the left all the way until it lines up with your right knee. And then plant that left foot on the floor. Inhale your torso up. Inhale your arms and chest up. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Drop your left hand, reach your right arm over your ear. Breathe. Inhale, both arms and chest up. Exhale, drop that right hand down, reach the left arm over your ear. Keep your chest open. If you'd like a little challenge, you can lift that left leg up. And then bring that left hand down on the floor. Walk your hands back to center. Come back to all fours. We'll switch sides. So this time, extend your left hand out. Right leg extends back. You can keep that right foot on the floor. You can lift it up. If you lift it up, it helps to engage your core a little bit. Look down. Breathe. Slowly lower down your left hand, right foot, but keep that right leg extended. Slide that right foot over to the left, look over your left shoulder. Press that right heel back. And slowly slide that foot over to the right till it lines up with your left knee. And then plant that foot on the floor. Inhale your torso and arms up. Come back to gate pose. On your next exhale, drop your right hand down, reach your left arm over your ear. Then inhale, chest and arms back up to center. Exhale, drop the left hand down, reach right arm over your ear. Again, if you'd like, you can lift that leg up. Inhale, and then exhale, bring that left hand down, walk your hands back to center, come back to all fours, and then just do a couple more rounds of cat-cow. Just maybe notice a little bit more flexibility. And then come to a flat back, and we're going to prepare for our first downward facing dog. So you want at least your ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger facing forward to the front of your mat. Fingers spread wide, fingers pressed down on the mat firm. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. So you want to go back, extend your hips. I always say send your hips to the corner over there, the wall means the ceiling. So you're kind of like in a triangle. And the goal of downward facing dog is to get your heels to the floor, but you definitely don't have to, but that's the goal. So as far as learning to bend one knee at a time, pressing one heel towards the mat at a time, it doesn't have to touch. You also want to round your shoulders around your back. Put some weight into your feet so it's not all on your wrists. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. And then come to stillness. And on your next exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels up high. Look towards your hands. Act like we're going to take off, but then you can take a few little steps, one step, or hop to the front of your mat and just hang and ragdoll. You want your knees bent well. Rest your belly on your thighs. Really let gravity pull the crown of your head towards the floor. You can drag your hands on the floor. You can hook your elbows with your thumbs. It's a nice lower back release. So if your back tends to get tight overnight like mine, this is a great morning stretch. I like to sometimes bring each elbow to opposite knee here. Anything that feels good to you today. And then when you're ready, come to center. If your elbows are hooked, unhook them, let your hands dangle. And then your knees should be nice and bent, so press down with your feet and slowly roll up to standing. Your shoulders and head should be the last thing to come up, so slow roll. We're gonna do a little mini vignette just to open up our chest and shoulders. So from mountain pose, which is, you wanna engage your feet into the ground, you wanna engage your quads so they kind of lift up. The same with your knees, so you don't wanna pop your knees back, just press down so that they kind of lift up. And then lift your chest, relax your shoulders, bring your arms to your sides. Inhale your arms up. And then take your right hand, grab your left wrist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Keep your chest open here, remember. Press down both feet. Inhale, back up. Switch sides, so take your left hand, grab your right wrist. Inhale, lift a little bit, and then side bend over to the left. You can bend one knee, sometimes that can get you deeper side bend. It's the left knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drop your hands down behind your back and place your fingers. And then press your fists down towards the floor. Lift your chest, maybe look up. And then on your next exhale, fold forward. Lift your hands up as far as they can go. It might only go like an inch off your back. It's okay. You just want a nice shoulder opener. Breathe. Exhale, release your interlace. Drop your hands to the floor. We'll do a little twist. So place your right hand down in the middle, between like in the middle of the floor or a block. And then slowly raise your left arm up. Maybe you can look up at that hand. All right, slowly lower it down. We'll switch sides. Push your left hand on the floor in the middle or on a block with your right arm up. Maybe look up at your right hand. Slowly lower that right hand down. And we're going to just do a halfway lift. So your hands can be on a block, the floor, your shins as you lift your chest up and forward. You get a flat back. Your weight should be on the balls of your feet. And then exhale, slowly release down. Inhale, rise up to standing. Lift your chest and arms. Really look up. Maybe feel a little back bend here. And then exhale, let's cactus our arms with your elbows by your side. Lift your chest. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold down to the floor. We're going to do 3 salutations in. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, weight in the balls of your feet, chest lifted. Exhale, bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Let's just hold plank for a few seconds. You want to really engage all parts of the body. Lift your belly up a little bit, send your shoulders back. Breathe. And then you can lower all at once, or knees first, but keep your elbows close to the body no matter what way you come down to the floor. Bring the tops of your feet to the mat, and then inhale to peel your chest up for cobra. Feel it, lift a little bit, your elbows should be nice and bent, pointing back. Exhale, slowly lower down. You can come tuck your toes and come through all fours or plank to down facing dog. In down facing dog, I like to kind of pushing the mat away. It's going to free up some of that wrist work from down facing dog. All right, we're gonna do 2 more sun salutation rounds. So on your next exhale, bend your knees, lift your knees. Remember, get ready for takeoff. And take a few steps, one step or hop to the front of your mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, chest lifted, arms up, and look up. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor. Hinge from your hips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank, or you can either come down facing dog. If you're in plank, lower all the way down to the floor. Remember, elbows close to body. Tops of feet on the floor. Inhale up for cobra. Maybe straighten your arms out a little more here. Exhale, you can do all fours or plank, keep your toes down facing dog. How do you guys with temperature in here? Okay. On your next exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, last time. Exhale, fold down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to plank, or we'll see you in downward facing dog. You can shift forward this time and lower all the way or halfway down. Flip your feet. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 good breaths here. All right, on your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend that knee, open up your hips. Pretend you're drawing some circles with your knee. Maybe rotate your ankle in both directions. And then square your hips back towards the floor. You can keep your leg bent. But then take a deep inhale, maybe reach that foot up a little bit. And on the exhale, bend that right knee deeper, bring it forward, cross it across your body, try to tap your left elbow. Inhale, send it back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, pull it forward through center. You take a couple steps maybe, and then plant that right foot next to your right thumb for a lunge. Inhale into crescent lunge. Lift your chest. Both sets of toes should be pointing forward. You can send that left foot out to the left a little bit if you're wobbly. But you want to lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Take a couple breaths. And then we exhale, circle your hands down, bring your right hand on your hip. Left hand goes down on the floor next to your foot or in a block. And then slowly twist over to the right. Press that right shoulder back so you can deepen that twist. And you can keep your right hand on your hip or maybe you raise it up or feel free to look up at your right hand. Breathe. Exhale, bring that right hand back to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. We're just going to do those stretches on the other side. All right, inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hips. You draw some circles with your knee. Rotate your ankle. And then square your hips back towards the mat. And then you can inhale, maybe reach your left foot up a little bit. And on the exhale, bend that knee, pull it forward and cross your body, tap your right elbow. Inhale, send it back up through the dog. Exhale, bend that knee, pull it forward. Maybe take a couple steps. so that you can plant that left foot next to your left thumb. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge with the chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, trying to grip your left toes on the mat. If you need to step that right foot out to the right a little more, that's fine. Bring your next exhale, bring your left hand on your hip, right hand down next to that foot on the mat or block. Slowly twist over to the left, send that left shoulder back. Maybe you raise that left hand like this. Exhale, slowly bring that left hand down, frame your foot, and then step back to downward facing dog. All right, so like I said, this is just like, we'll add on, so we kind of know the first part, and then we'll add a couple more pieces on. Just a reminder, go at your own pace. If you don't like some of these poses, make them poses your own. The most important thing is breathing though. So even if you're laying down this whole time, just breathe deep. All right, and inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, bend that knee, cross your body like you're gonna tap that left elbow again. But this time, try to plant that right foot on the floor, drop your left heel down, press down with your right hand, maybe lift your left arm up for fallen triangle. It's tricky if you haven't done it before. So Josh, you just want to have your left foot planted on the floor. Your left foot.
You tell me you might have to try it.
Yes, I don't want you to hurt. Yeah, that was not her foot planted on the floor. Yeah. Maybe you can hike your hips up a little bit. Nice core workout. And then on your next exhale, bring your left hand back down. Bring that right foot back up to three-legged dog. A little tricky at first. Exhale, bend that knee, pull to center, plant that foot next to your right thumb. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Just a little twist. So send your left arm forward. Am I doing it right? Yeah, left arm forward, right arm back. You can look back at your right hand. A little vertical twist. It's okay to be wobbly. And slowly come back to crescent lunge. Lift your chest on the inhale. And on the exhale, open out to warrior two. So I like to give you some alignment reminders in warrior two. There's an imaginary line from your right heel to your left arch. Your right knee is bent. And then when you look down, you should be able to see your big right toe. Open your chest out here. All right, we're going to do a little transition to a pose we already knew. So you next inhale, lift that left arm up, circle it around, and plant it on the inside of your right foot. Lift your right arm up, so we're in that twist. You've already been there. Take a couple breaths. Exhale, bring that right hand down, back to lunge. We're gonna shift the weight of our body into our right foot to lift the left leg up for standing split. You don't have to lift it up too high, just feel a little bit something. And then your next exhale, bend that back knee, bring it behind your right, take a little squat. Woo! Inhale, send that left leg back up. Exhale, reach that left leg back and land it on the floor to a lunge. That was the add-on. Step back to plank or downward facing dog. Your plank, shift forward, lower all the way up halfway down. Lift your feet on the inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, over to the other side. If it was a little tricky on one side, we'll get it. Next, inhale, lift your left leg up. And then bend that knee, cross across your body like you're going to tap your right elbow, and then plant that left foot on the floor. Plant your right heel on the floor. Lift your right arm up. Fallen triangle. Maybe you can hike your hips up a little more. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Maybe try to bring that left leg up. Three-legged dog without dragging it on the mat. It's something fun to work on. And on your exhale, bend that knee, pull to the center, plant that foot next to your left thumb. Inhale up for crescent lunge. Woo. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders. And exhale, send your right arm forward, left arm back, forward twist. And inhale, back up to crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Remember alignment, make sure you can see your left big toe, your chest is lifted and open. Very nice, inhale, lift that right arm up, circle it around, plant it next to your left foot, raise your left arm up, twist. All right, exhale, bring that left hand down on the floor. Shift your weight into your left foot. Lift your right leg up, standing split. Exhale, bend that right knee, bring it behind the left, take a little squat. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, reach that right leg back, and then plant it on the floor for a lunge. Here we go. I see you down facing dog. You can step back to plank, take full vinyasa. Shift forward, lower all the way or halfway down to your feet. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down. Take a few breaths. We're going to add on again, and then we'll take a little break. All right. Right next, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bend that knee, cross across your body. Plant that right foot out far, like left from your left foot. Raise your left arm up, lower down your left heel. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Lift that right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee. Plant that foot next to your right thumb. Come on up to crescent lunge. Then send that left arm back, left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe look back at your right fingers. And inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, open to warrior two. Couple breaths. And then inhale, lift your left arm up, circle it around. Plant it next to your foot, lift your right arm up. Twist and lunge. Exhale, bring that right hand down, shift the weight to your right foot. Lift that back leg up for standing split. Exhale, take one squat. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, reach that left leg back, and then plant it on the floor for a vertical lunge. So we're adding on. Inhale up to warrior two. And then on your next inhale, we're going to come up to 5-pointed star to the side of our mat. Lift your chest on the inhale, and on the exhale, bring your palms together to your chest. Take a little squat. While we're here, on your next inhale, lift your right heel up, lower it down. Lift your left heel up, lower it down. Maybe lift both heels up, arm down. Inhale, come back up to 5-pointed star. Exhale, bring your arms out to the side and point your left toes to the back of the mat, your right toes to the side, bend that left knee. So we're in warrior two to the back. All right, so on your next inhale, lift your left arm up for a reverse warrior, jump your right arm down. Exhale, bring your both hands down, so we're lunging to the back. And then step back down for a plank or meet us in down facing dog. So we're doing vinyasa at the back of our mat. Inhale, upward facing dog with cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're just going to do those same poses, but come back around. So your next inhale, lift your left leg up. And I'm some of you can't see me, so I'll try to be as detailed as possible. Exhale, bend that knee, cross your body. You're going to prepare for falling triangle. Plant that left foot on the floor, right heel on the floor, lift your right arm up. Exhale, right hand back down. Kind of lift that left leg up to be like a dog without dragging it if you can. And then exhale, bend that knee, pull it forward, plant it next to your left thumb. Inhale up the crescent lunge. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe look back at your left fingers. Inhale, back up to crescent. Exhale, open the warrior two. I was flat, sorry. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, raise your right arm up, circle around. Plant it on the floor next to your foot, and then you raise your left arm up. Twisted lunge. Slowly exhale to bring that left hand down to the floor. Shift the weight to your left foot for standing split. Exhale, bend that back knee to one squat. Inhale, back to standing split. Exhale, reach back. And land that right foot on the floor. Inhale to warrior two. On your next inhale, come to 5-point star to the other side of the mat. We're just going to take one squat here, maybe palms spiked together to chest. Try to send your knees out. Inhale, back up. Bring your arms out to the side. And then point your right toes to the front of the mat. Left toes to the side. Bend your knees. Warrior two. We've been here before. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. This is our vinyasa. Reaching down, facing up. All right, as promised, we're going to take a little yoga break. So from downward facing dog, slowly lower your knees to the floor. And then we'll meet seated. So we're just going to meet in a seated position. And you want to send your left leg out straight and then bend your right knee. And you can keep that right foot close to your left thigh, or you can pick up that right foot, cross it over your leg. Either way, you kind of want to sit up, right? So if this is too hard and it makes you like go back, don't cross it over because you want a straight back here. Maybe flex that left foot. And so no matter where you are, we're just going to take a twist. So I like to hug my knee with my left arm, and then bring your right hand on the floor behind you. Again, if your chest is not lifted, lift it on the inhale, and exhale, slowly twist over to it. On every inhale, you want to kind of lift your chest, and maybe on every exhale, you might want to twist a little bit deeper, try to look over your right shoulder. Slowly untwist. We'll just change sides. So this time, extend that right leg, then the left. And just, if it's not crossed over, just try to keep that foot as close to your right thigh as possible, or you can cross it over. Having the left hand behind you on the floor can help you lift your chest up. So feel free to tent your fingers if you need to. So you can hug your knee with your right hand. You can also hook your elbow across your knee and then slowly twist over to the left. This is a nice time so to get a little yoga break to bring your mind back to any intention you set. to really think about letting go of tension in your body. Is your jaw loose? Can you loosen a little more? Feel like your toes are kind of clenching. Slowly untwist. Bring both feet out in front of you, straight legs. Remember, sit up straight. We're just going to do a forward fold. So on the inhale, raise your arms up. And the exhale, reach for your toes. You might not get them, it's okay. Again, don't hunch your back. You're reaching your chest towards your knees. So maybe you're just touching your shins, that's okay, or ankles. Maybe this is easy. Sometimes I like to take a block in front of my feet and reach for that. And slowly come on up. Whew. So that was our break. I feel somewhat refreshed. We're gonna do that sequence again, but we'll add a little bit more on. So we're gonna meet in downward facing dog. However you get there, it doesn't have to be pretty. All right, on your next inhale, raise your right leg up. Bend that knee, cross across your body, fall in triangle, plant that right foot on the floor, lower down your left heel, raise your left arm up, maybe hike your hips up. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Bring that right leg up to three-legged dog. And on your next exhale, bend that knee, pull it forward to plant that foot next to your right thumb. Inhale up for crescent. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, maybe look back. Inhale up, crescent. Exhale, open out to warrior two. Couple breaths. Then on your next inhale, raise that left arm up, circle it around. Twisted lunge. Press that right shoulder back and get a deeper twist. Exhale, bring that right hand down, shift the weight into your right foot. Lift the left leg up for standing split. Exhale, bend it, lunge to the squat. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, reach that left leg back, plant that left foot on the floor. Inhale up to warrior two. Inhale, 5-point stop. Exhale, one goddess squat. Inhale, back up. This time, pivot your toes to the side of your mat so your heels disappear behind them. And slowly fold forward down. Wide straddle fold. So, you can take this deeper by maybe walking your hands back behind your feet. Maybe bring the tops of your hands on the mat. Then walk your hands to center if they're not already. Press down, do like a halfway lift here. And then point your right toes towards the corner of the mat. Bend that right knee, take a nice side lunge. Whew. You want to reach your left toes to the sky if you can. And then walk your hands towards the back of your mat, so you're going to lunge towards the back. You're going to add a little balance in here. So you're going to work to stand up, but take your right knee with you. So we're going to work to stand in staff pose. Raise your arms and chest up. And on the exhale, swing your arms and leg back for airplane, palms facing the floor, open your chest. And then inhale, back to staff. Do one more balancing pose. Keep your left arm lifted, and then swing your right foot back and grab the inside of that right foot if you can. So we're in dancer. If you have a wall by you, feel free to get your left hand on the wall for support. And then you can stay here. You want to chest, this is a back bend, so you want to lift your chest. And if you want to add to it, maybe you kick your foot into your hand for more of a back bend. You can also hinge forward a little bit. But most important is to keep your chest lifted because that's where you'll get the back. It's okay to fall. Just breathe. And then slowly release your foot. Bring that knee back forward for staff. Raise the right arm up. And then exhale back to airplane. And then slowly, maybe try to bring your foot and hands down at the same time for a lunge. Woo. This is our vinyasa. When you turn down facing dog, you can step back to plank or right to down facing dog. You can plank shift forward, lower halfway all the way down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale down facing dog. All right, we'll do the other side. So you're going to inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bend that knee, cross your body. Ball and triangle, lift the right arm up. Hike your hips up a little bit. Exhale, bring that right hand down on the floor. Bring that left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that left knee, bring it forward. Plant that left foot next to your thumb. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Full breaths. And keep your chest lifted and open. And inhale, lift that right arm up, circle it around. Plant it on the floor for a twisted lunge. Exhale, bring that left hand down on the floor, shift your weight into your left foot. Raise that right leg up, standing split. Exhale, bend it to the squat. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, reach it back, and then land it for a lunge. Inhale up to warrior two. Whew. Inhale, 5-point stop. Take one squat. Whew. Inhale back up. Then point your toes to the sides of your mat, so we're facing forward. Slowly roll down. Wide-legged straddle hold. Then press your hands on the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway lift. Point your left toes to the corner of the mat. Bend that left knee. Raise your right toes up towards the sky. You can balance by lifting your hands up if you like, not necessary. And then when you're ready, you can walk your hands or you could put them up. And we're just gonna lunge to the front of our mat. All right, we're adding balancing. So press down on your right foot as you stand up and bring your left knee with you. And then on your next exhale, swing that leg and arms back for airplane, palms facing the floor. Inhale, back up to staff pose. All right, we're going to move into dancing. So keep your right arm lifted, it helps. And then kick your left foot back. Grab that foot with your left hand and inside that foot. So again, you can stay here with your chest lifted. You can kick that foot into your hand a little more to give you a little back bend. You can hinge forward a little bit. Remember, keeping your chest lifted. Let's just hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of it. Release your foot. Bring your knee up front for staff. And then exhale back to airplane. Chest open. And then again, just for fun, try to touch down with your hands and foot at the same time when you lunge. This is our vinyasa. When you turn down facing dog, you step back to plank, shift forward, lower halfway all the way down. Inhale up with facing dog. Exhale down facing dog. Take a few breaths. All right, we're cooling down. Got one more somewhat challenging pose. So you want to lift your heels up and ripple into a plank. So we're just going to do some side plank work. So press down with your right hand and slowly roll over to the side of your right foot for side plank. You can lower down that right knee on the floor if you need it. You can stack your feet on top of each other. You can put your left foot in front. Remember, try to hike your hips up a little bit. And then slowly come out of it. Bring your left hand down, roll back over to a plank. And then we're going to do the other side. So press down with your left hand, roll over to the outer edge of your left foot. Maybe you raise your right arm up or keep your hand on your hip. Again, you can drop that left knee down. Then we'll come on out of it and bring your right hand down. And then slowly lower down to the floor. Whew. So our back bend, we're going to prepare for a bow pose. So let's just do a little practice. So cactus your arms here. Tent your fingers. Keep your knuckles bent. And then on your next inhale, lift your head, your chest, maybe hover your hands off the floor. You can also add your feet if you like to keep your feet closer, again, more closer than further away from each other. And then slowly lower down. Bring your right ear or cheek to the mat. Bring your arms along the side. Just breathe. And then back bend, it's like we kind of lose our breath. We're doing like dancer and doing the back bend. All right, we're gonna do one more. So this time, bend your knees. And then if you can, reach for the outer parts of each foot with your hands. And then on your next inhale, you're gonna lift your head, chest, kick your feet into your hands, maybe your knees and thighs lift a little more. It's okay to rock side to side or forward and backward. It's most important to breathe. And then lower everything down. Bring the tops of your feet on the floor. Bring your left ear cheek to the mat, arms to the side. Maybe you bend your knees and windshield wipe them side to side. That's good on the lower back. And then when you're ready, we're just going to roll over onto our backs. We're going to do one bridge pose. So keep your knees bent. I like to be able to brush the back of my heels with my fingers, but that's a good starting point. Your feet need to be up further or a little bit closer. And you want to keep your shoulders relaxed on the mat the whole time. You also want to keep your eyes looking up the whole time. So when you're ready, you're going to press down with your feet to lift your hips up. And then you can grab each edge of the mat to give some height in your chest to roll your knuckles towards the mat, or you can just roll your shoulders under your chest. If you did that, maybe you can interlace your fingers under your bum. Think about pressing down with your feet to lift a little more. If your fingers are interlaced, maybe work to get your palms to touch. That's another challenge. And then when you're ready, slowly lower down, push your fingers if they're interlaced. And then lift your knees up, give them a hug when you're up side to side. And then bring your arms out to the side and do a little twist. And then slowly lower your knees over to the left. Maybe look over at your right fingertips. We're going to try to keep your right shoulder on the floor. And there's some options here. So you can straighten out that right leg if you like. Sometimes I like to grab my right foot with my hands when I do that. All right, inhale your knees up to center. We'll do the other side and slowly lower them over to the right. Keep that left shoulder on the floor. Maybe look over at your left fingertips. Again, you can straighten that left leg. You can even keep it bent and bring your right foot on top of the left foot to deepen your twist a little bit. Or on your left knee. I don't know if you can see me. Inhale your knees back to center. Another hug, maybe rock side to side, or forward and backward. And then I'm gonna leave a minute or two for inversion. So inversion basically means being upside down. So you can just lay here with your legs up. Maybe lift your arms up. If you have a wall, you can put your legs up against the wall, which I like because then I stay in Shavasana here too. But you can also like do some stretching here. If like a handstand or headstand is in your practice, this is a great time to do it. I don't feel comfortable cueing you being virtual, but when we're all back in the studio, that's going to be some headstands, forearm stands. And feel free to stay here for our final resting pose or add any last poses that your body's calm for. Maybe happy baby, bottoms of feet together, butterfly. I encourage you to maybe start closing your eyes, just breathing naturally. And so, you can do traditional Shavasana or whatever you like. You keep your legs up, you keep your bottoms of your feet together. But really concentrate on melting all kinds of tension out of your body. Again, loosen your jaw. Maybe touch the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Imagine your shoulders melting into the mat. Start to bring awareness back into your body and breath. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists. Shake your head side to side. And then bend your knees and roll over, maybe on your left side. When you're ready, you can push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. It can be cross-legged, legs out in front of you. And then you can rest your hands in your lap, on your heart, palms together at your heart, and just take a couple breaths to reflect on the great work you did today and how you took care of yourself. And I like to take this time to thank you for letting me lead you today. It's really an honor. I really feel like it's an honor to teach this class. And I wish you a great week. And as we say in yoga, the light in all that is good in me bows to the light in all that is good in you. Namaste. Great work, everyone. I was sweating. I don't know about you.
Thank you.